Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a tour of one of our pre-owned boats. This is our 2022 Barletta Lusso 23UCA. If you have any questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. So this Lusso is finished off in a matte black. You'll also notice gray moonstone, and all of the aluminum rails have been blacked out as well. This boat also features the pontoon guard for the exterior. For the interior, you'll see the primary color is Argento gray. There's also Verado gray for all of the flooring. Now at the back, this has a 300 horsepower engine, definitely plenty of power to get this up on plane. You'll notice too the telescoping ladder with 4 rungs on this one side here to make it much easier to enter and exit. There's also stainless steel for the grab handles on both sides. Now that also works its way to the cage that separates the motor from the deck space, where there's a flag holder up top along with a ski pylon, and you'll notice there's fender holders on both sides. There's also a central gas fill up, and then as you can tell, a lot of deck space to hang out with your friends and family. You'll notice too that Barletta also utilizes part of the pontoon on this side, where you can place some wet items or anything that you need at the back of the boat. Now on board this Barletta, UC stands for Ultra Lounge and Captain's Chairs. So at the back of this boat, this is the Ultra Lounger, where you have a lot of nice configurations. So currently there's the rear-facing lounger with this backrest in this forwards position. We can rotate it backwards. Now we have a bench to face forward. You can also put this in the lowest position. So now you have a completely flat surface, which is nice to have. And with that down, there's also some storage underneath this cushion. So it is on a hinge. You can place some items there as needed. Now for the rest of the 4 individual cushions, you do have some storage underneath these, and you can also lock them up. So you can lock this one up where you have a rear-facing seat. You can put this backrest back. Now you have a forward-facing seat. Or you can leave that forward cushion down, and you can lock these up where now you have a forward-facing lounger. So really nice to see all of that. There's also cup holders located throughout it as well. Now as we work our way to the captain's chairs, we have identical seats, of course. They swivel, recline. There's also adjustable armrests. For your passenger, you get cup holders, an area to place and charge your phone. You get storage down below. And this Barletta is equipped with the doggy dock view. So you'll notice that transparent window on this side entry and exit door. Not only can your furry friends see through it, but as a driver, you can get better visibility when you're docking and situations like that when the door is closed. And of course, you can lock it in the open position and use this to enter and exit. Now in front of that, you'll notice that we have some storage up underneath, and there's also the leg supports that you can pull down. So that way you can have a nice flat surface here. And with that up, that also gives you some more shade where you can place items underneath it. Now Barletta also utilizes the center Toon for additional space. As you can tell, there's some items down here. You can place the boat cover too, skis, larger items, things like that you can have subfloor. Now at the driver's seat, you'll notice it's raised up a few inches just to give you a little bit better visibility over your passengers. And on the right side, there's a control for the canopy along with the ignition, your throttle adjustments. There's also the head unit for your Audison audio along with the Simrad screen, where you can go through quite a lot of vitals. You can even get into the interior lighting too. Now this has a 3-spoke design for the adjustable steering wheel, and then you have some toggles on both sides for some of your lighting, your accessories, your bilge, horn, things like that. And then you'll notice too with the gauge cluster, there's some vitals on this left side, so you can monitor some of the vitals within the boat, and this even has wireless charging and some storage within this dash. Now also on this console, there's a locking storage bin on the side, and going along with the pet-friendly theme, Barletta has included an area to place food and water for your furry friends, so you can have those nicely hidden out of the way. Now this boat also has an integrated wastebasket. You'll notice a little bit more storage as well. And then as we work our way to the bow, you'll notice a really nice quad seating design. There's also armrests that you can pull down for these front cushions, so that way you can turn them into more of a captain style lounger. And these cushions are also able to open up. You'll notice that these compartments are lined in plastic just to help keep them drier and cleaner, and you can place any items up front as needed. You'll notice there's even more storage up front where you can place the anchor or some other items, and this front door also has that transparent view just like you saw on the side. And then last up, this boat is also equipped with the arch and the very large bimini. So this will provide you with a lot of shade from the sun. This is a manual operation to fold the canopy, however. So you do have these supports on the side that you can just release and lock in the up position. So when you have them down, you can be underway. And then from here, we can easily push this forwards. And with the boot on, we also lowered the whole arch, so that way you can see if you're going under a low bridge, storing the boat or trailering it, this is the orientation for it. It's very easy and a quick process to do. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our 2022 Barletta Lusso. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description, and we look forward to seeing you all out on the water.